Hi Danny, I want to now try and cover the tricep because from years ago I heard people say to me that a tricep muscle is bigger than the bicep, and so you really need to actually focus slightly more on your tricep. Now I've seen a lot of people with reasonable sized biceps, but their arms don't look
big
in shape because they're small in the back. So the tricep now is this entire group of muscles here, isn't it?
That's right. Okay. Yes.
So that would be that muscle like that.
Yes.
Okay.
It allows for the extension of the arm, and as you say, too many people focus on the bicep and perhaps don't do enough on the tricep, and that gives a lot more volume to the arms.
Okay. So now, one of the exercises I do is I use this because this is just convenient and it's a simple system that I got. And how I do it is I do push downs. Okay. So I'm from there. I normally come to the position here and then push straight down there.
Yeah.
And I hold it at the bottom. Is this correct, or is there a better way of doing this?
That's pretty much it. I mean, first of all, the main point when you're doing triceps, as we were talking earlier, you got some shoulder problems.
This right hand shoulder, I had an operation in it, so it does give me pains sometimes when I'm working out, and sometimes I've got to work through that pain to keep training properly.
You must really be careful that when you're doing any tricep work, you're not rolling your shoulders in, which will put a lot of stress on the shoulders. Okay. So you need to really bring your shoulders back. So just like with the bicep curls, you were shoulders back and nice and set and strong.
So it's in that position.
Muscles between your shoulder blades.
Right. Okay. I can feel that.
Elbows in a bit more.
Right.
Okay. And then from that position, you push down. Like you're saying, you can hold it a little bit. And then down again.
So tense it, try and make the muscle at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm finding that really is pulling hard now, so that is good. I can feel that.
If you had a rope, you know the rope, the V ropes?
Yes, I've used those once before in the gym.
You can go past your hips and you get even more contraction on the triceps.
Right, but with what I've got, this will do the trick perfectly. So that is just, there's no variation to that, that is just a straightforward up and down type movement from there down.
Again, you could do, like we did with the curls, you could do halves.
Oh right, okay.
So and then a full one. So for example,
so in other words,
from there you go all the way down to there.
To there.
And then back down.
Okay, which would put and then do a full one higher and then right down.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! That sounds like a really good exercise.
And also, if you had a rope, depending on the grip you do, you do a little bit more outer tricep and a little more inner tricep.
Okay.
So, you can, again, with the grip, you can play around which head of the tricep you work on.
Right.
But essentially, you're pretty much doing everything there.
So I'm doing that right. Okay.
Oh, and the other one is, sorry, I forgot. You can do a reverse one, like you were saying. You can put a lot more strain on the forearms.
Oh right. Okay. Now I don't do those, but that looks like a really good exercise.
So again, if you want to work the forearms a bit more, you can just reverse the grip.
Okay. That looks like a really good exercise.
It doesn't hit the tricep as much, but it's a variation.
The other one that I do is an extension, which is taking the weight up above the head, and just from there, elbows. I'll try and keep my elbows in. Is that correct? Okay. And push up.
Okay. I'd suggest that's pretty much it. I'd suggest you try and get your elbows as far back as possible because that stretches the tricep a lot more. So if it was a lighter weight, perhaps it might help. Or
it might be the weight's a bit heavy.
Yeah. So we'll do it anyway. So one, and then I'd push you back.
Oh, I can feel that.
Difference.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a huge difference.
Yes.
Okay.
So the more you have, because if you have your elbows near your ears here, you might be doing a bit of shoulders, and again, it might be hurting your elbows.
I think that's what's happening.
You need to decrease the weight.
Okay.
And go right back, so that your arms are almost.
And you really.
It will come down to your shoulder flexibility. Some people won't be able to do that.
Okay.
Okay, but you need to really work back.
Okay. That really makes sense.
Okay.
Then another one that I do, which I've always found a really good one, is I do kickbacks.
Yep.
And I found that it seems to isolate the muscle and work the muscle a lot more. I just want to know whether I'm doing it correctly or not, because basically this is the action I'm doing.
Yep.
So it's from there, and I try and keep it as best I can and do that. Now I find that it almost wants to go into cramp it pulls that tight.
It's a really isolated movement, which is brilliant. And the other thing you're doing really well is posture, and I see that very badly go wrong in gyms.
Okay.
Where you have your back, you're doing it right, where your back is straight, head is up, almost up.
Yeah.
Okay. And what I've seen is the other version where the people curve their back.
Okay.
That's it, because it's so tired they can't hold it.
Right.
And a lot of people haven't got that strength, so a variation of that might be just for you to go onto one leg and do it on one arm and go back like that.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that kind of
and what that might allow you to do is to have a slightly heavier weight, because because in that position here you're taking a lot of strain with the lower back, which is fine. But if you want to load up the triceps a little bit more, you might not be able to take it on your back. So going to that position there, you might be able to do a little bit more weight because you're supporting.
Danny, at my age, I don't need to prove how much I can lift. I'd rather work with a lighter weights and just make it happen. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is absolutely fantastic. Brilliant.
Okay.
I believe there are hundreds of other different types of exercises you can do with triceps.
You can do, yeah.
I know there's this kind of stuff, that you can end up doing.
There's variations on pretty much what we've done here.
Shall we cover those at another time? Because I think with what we're doing right now, surely that's the basic and that is enough, isn't it?
We've covered the push downs and variations of that. We've done the overhead extensions.
Yes.
And we've done the tricep kickbacks, which 3 exercises.
Perfect.
You do those, you're well away.
Fantastic. Danny, thank you.
You're welcome.